Hey, welcome back to the Ernest P YouTube channel. I'm Ernest. Today we're going to be talking about how to replace the door lock actuator in a Toyota Corolla. What you'll need is just a few tools: a Phillips head screwdriver, one of these little retaining clips or a pry bar, choose whichever one you want, I guess, and then a Torx size 30 bit. You can use that on whatever driver you want. I've got a little impact driver. So this is pretty simple. You should be able to do this in about 10 to 20 minutes, maybe a little bit longer if you're not that experienced, but it should be pretty fast and simple to do by yourself. And we'll go over how to do that. All right, so there's three things that you'll have to remove in order to get all the screws out. There's this panel, and then there's a little screw hidden behind here. So we'll go ahead. You can use a non-marring pry tool or just be careful. And we'll just pry this up. There's two connectors. Just push in. See which side it is. Pull down, same here. Push in and pull down. Then here on this panel, you'll want to get underneath it. And same thing, just pry it up gently. And then here as well, there's a little plastic cover. Just get behind that gently, pop that out. Oh, one last cover here as well. Just pry gently. Okay, now we've got three screws we need to take out. So two here and one here. We've got our assistant with the screwdriver. There's two, those are the same length, and this one's smaller. And there's number 3. Okay, now that we have that done, there's one last connector we need to worry about, which is the light down here. And we'll take this door panel off before we can get to that. So, yeah, tell them about that light, buddy. Okay, so we'll get behind here. Try not to scratch anything. This is where the non-marring is helpful. Look at your clip down here. Okay, so pull all the clips out all around the door. Once you feel that they're all out, pull up and disconnect this light with the same style connector, just a little pin. Push in and pull down. Okay, now there's two wires here. White one goes on top, green one goes on bottom. Super simple. Pull out, disconnect, pull out and disconnect. Now this door panel is free. We can set it over here. And then we'll disconnect this door lock actuator right here. Same thing, pin and pull, and then we'll pull this plastic all the way back. Just here so we have enough room, you can pull it back. Now, we'll need to undo this Torx here. There's 3 here. And then if you have a keyed entry here on your door handle, which this one doesn't, you'll need to take this off. And there's another same size Torx there, because there's a little pin that connects to this door lock actuator. I'll show you how it connects in a second. We'll go ahead and get this out, and I'll show you what that meant. Okay. Now to get this out, all you have to do is pull down and twist. So pull down. Comes right out. So we'll swap these 2 wires over. They're pretty simple to the other one. But right here, there's a little 4-pin connector, and it'll go straight from that door lock into here. So you won't be able to slide this up into place because it has this shield around here. You'll have to remove just that lock. You undo that Torx, and then you can pull just the locking piece out from the door handle. When you put this in place, then you'll put that locking pin back, and then you'll put the Torx screw in. But we don't have to worry about that on this side. If you have one, worry about it, or on the driver's side. So we'll go ahead, take out the new part here. Make sure they match up. Okay, those are the right sides. We'll go ahead and pull this cover up. Perfect. And then we'll pull this cover up as well. This one we don't have to worry about breaking because it's the broken part we're replacing, which it didn't break anyway. So we'll take the yellow one, just pull it out. Simple there. And swap it over. And that's done. And this one you just pull up, and there's a little L hook there. So we'll just take this and put her back in there. All right, buddy. That's right. All right, and then we close this little door, and it's ready to reinstall. Here's what I was talking about. That little connector will go in like this if it's a keyed entry, and that will just unlock the door. So to put it back in, there's the door handle goes down with a pin and drops straight into here. So whenever you put it up, you just have to make sure that that pin drops straight into this connector. That's the only thing on this one you have to worry about. Again, if you have that, worry about that, but just pull that locking pin out. So we'll stick it back up in. Stick it in sideways like this. So I'm sticking it in flat like this, and then I'll turn it once I get it up in there. And then I'll make sure that pin lines up. Okay, we'll put our screws back in. We'll test everything before we put the panels back on because it's always easiest to fix it before. So we'll just engage the lock and then pull the handle and make sure it disengages. Perfect. So we'll go ahead and tighten it down. All right, now we'll just run our wires back through our plastic here. Connect our door lock actuator. Make sure that clicks in place. Just push this panel back on. Just peel it off carefully so you don't rip the plastic, but there's that. We'll take our door panel, reconnect everything that we disconnected. First the light, white on top, green on bottom. Those go in simple and easy. Okay, we'll make sure our wires are in place so they can come up through the door. What you'll want to do actually before you put this on is just make sure all of these pins are in the door. If not, just pull them out and stick them back in this door because they slide in the door, but they click straight into this. So you'll want to make sure that they're all on your door panel. We have them all on here. Yeah, we can take a break and locate the key. Oh, he's over there. All right, so then you'll want to make sure this gets set in the track up here. There's just a groove in the top of the door, so you'll start that. And then push in and down all the way across. Crazy, buddy. There it goes. Okay, so once that's all flush, you'll notice all your pins are lined up. So we'll just push them back in. Now we'll take and put our screws back in. One here firm, they don't have to be over torqued, just nice and firm. And there, and last one here. Perfect. Now we'll put our little covers back on. One here, line up our clips here. One there. Reconnect our connectors here. And this one goes on first. Now the test of truth is see if this works, which it didn't before, and now it does. So that's how you replace the door lock actuator. Pretty quick, simple. It's been 10 minutes and we've been filming 10 minutes and 10 seconds. So probably leave the video just a little edited because we had some squealing in the background. So that's how you do it. That's how you replace the door actuator. Thanks for watching. As always, have a good day and peace out. Please like and subscribe.